Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
The day after America pulled back from the brink, a tired-looking president emerged in the White House.
Good morning, everybody. Please have a seat.
Trying to sound magnanimous in victory.
But let's be clear, there are no winners here. These last few weeks have inflicted completely unnecessary damage on our economy. We don't know yet the full scope of the damage, but every analyst out there believes it's slowed our growth.
Vice President Joe Biden was out greeting federal workers back to work, condemning his opponents for their high-stakes tactics.
We are the indispensable nation, and even for a moment, putting our full faith and credit on the line is just not responsible. And I hope this is the end of it. Welcome back, everybody. How are you?
Returning federal workers had little sympathy for either side after 2 weeks of political madness.
They were voted in for a purpose. They don't care about anybody but themselves. And still yesterday it was the question of whether the House was going to pass the bill, and that even being a question with people not being able to put food on the table. I don't understand. Like, they came to Washington for a reason. They were voted by their constituents, and they just have no respect for their constituents, and I think it's disgusting.
More than a week ago, we filmed Johnny Zugar, a federal worker and union member, as he tried to rally support for protests against the shutdown. An automated phone call at 4:30 a.m. told him and colleagues to report back to work this morning at the U.S. Census Bureau in Maryland after 2 long, difficult weeks.
It's been frustrating, hard, difficult, but at the same time, we don't want to go through this again, you know? So hopefully this is the last time we go through this, at least next decade.
That may be wildly optimistic. Conservatives say their allies in Capitol Hill may have lost this battle, but have survived to fight another day.
They were sent up here to make a difference for their constituents. And so long as their constituents are being harmed, they have an obligation to try to stop it.
So they're going to fight again in the future?
Absolutely.
One defeat, but the war is far from over, and the truce that's returned these people to work may not last more than a few months.